6 years of my brother's life have been stolen away because of false charges. I'm asking for any help I can get to save his life from unjust imprisonment. It can't be her. Read the truth. Hey. Oh, Kiryu-san. What are you doing standing around here? And who's that? What's she handing out? I think they're... Hey, you over there. Okay. I knew it. It is you. You're that journalist. Uh, uh... Look what happened to my brother, thanks to you. What happened? I never intended for that to, Journalists only care about themselves. Do you have any idea what horrible things happened to the people you write about? My brother didn't kill anyone. Sounds like you two have quite the past. Yeah. What happened exactly? Maybe we should talk someplace else. Sure. "6 years ago, there was a murder here at Cafe Alps. Here. The suspect was a man named Yuchi Akechi-san. That woman you just saw is his sister, Nozomi Akechi. Yuchi Akechi. I investigated the story and wrote an article implicating Yuchi-san as the murderer. And this was the article that woman was talking about? Right. That's right. Yuchi has consistently denied any involvement in the crime since the arrest. To be honest, even though I wrote the article, I wasn't completely convinced he'd done the deed. I didn't even want to publish it. I didn't want to make him out to be the criminal before we had all the facts. Let me guess. It got published anyway. I was the only person in the department who even considered Yuichi-san might be innocent. And I was only just getting my start as a journalist, so I had to go along with what my department wanted to do. I dug much too far into Yuichi-san's life for my investigation. I interviewed his relatives, even people in his neighborhood. Because of my reporting, people started labeling Akichi family as the murderer family. They were forced to move. Poor Nozomi-san got bullied a lot at school too. That kind of stuff happens, but I guess she does have a pretty good reason to resent you. Ever since Yuichi-san was declared guilty, I can't stop thinking about him. I should have written that article. Were the charges against him false? False. You mean there's a chance Yuichi didn't do it? What makes you think that? I actually used to have a part-time job here, a long time ago. Is that so? I worked with Yuichi-san. We talked all the time, and I got to know him pretty well. I just don't think he's a murderer. Huh? After that story got published, I swore I'd never repeat the same mistake. I become an honest journalist who only reports the truth. Are you really just gonna let this go then? What? You still have doubts about this case, right? Yes. Then shouldn't you be trying to discover the truth? You know what? You're right. I think I gave up after that article came out. But you're absolutely right. I think I'll look into it one more time. How should I go about it, though? I mean, it's been 6 years since the murder happened. I guess you've got to start by talking to everybody involved in the case. Sure, but what?
Hello?
Could you help me, Kiryu-san? Huh? If I don't find out the truth, I'll regret writing that article for the rest of my life. You want me to look into that old murder with you? Alright. Alright, I'll do it. Thank you. So tell me more about this crime Yuichi Akichi was arrested for 6 years ago. Alright, here's the deeds.
事件が起こったのは夜遅く。閉店後、 従業員たちが清掃作業をしている時間でした。事件の第一発見者はウェイターの木下さんという男性でした。当時この店のウェイターだった明智雄一さんは清掃作業の途中、店の裏のゴミ捨て場に行こうとしました。その途中ロッカールームの前を通りかかった時、その時ロッカールームの中では店長の小田さんとウェイトレスの宇佐美さんが抱き合っていました。その宇佐美という女性は雄一さんの恋人でした。雄一さんは恋人の浮気現場を目撃してしまったんです。怒った雄一さんはロッカールームの中に入り、店長の小田さんに掴みかかりました。その頃ウェイターの木下さんは客席の方でずっと清掃作業を続けていたんですが、雄一さんがなかなか戻ってこないことを不審に思って様子を見に行きました。すると木下さんは店の裏口から出ていく雄一さんの姿を見かけました。直後木下さんはロッカールームのドアが開いていることに気づき、中を覗いてみたところ、警察の調べによると死因は頭部打撲による脳挫傷、凶器は遺体のそばに落ちていた客席用の灰皿でした。
That's the gist of it. I see. You really do know a lot about this case. But from what you say, Yuichi's motive seems pretty clear. It sounds obvious he killed the guy his girlfriend was cheating on him with.
Right.
I'm sure that's what the police thought too. And when they discovered more evidence later, they decided to arrest Yuichi-san. They found more evidence? Oh, I should give you this. What is it? The notebook I used to collect information about the case. Please take a look at it. You might see something I missed. Okay. Alright. New information may be added to the notebook as the investigation unfolds. Check the notebook frequently to find hits on where to go next. If you get stuck, take another look at Kazuo's notebook and think about where you might need to go to find the next clue. Got it. Okay. Here it is. Detective, murder investigation. Okay. Waiter is in a relationship with Usami. Past locker room while closing store. Beat Oda to death, apparently. Witness fleeing scene. Own fingerprints found on murder weapon. Convicted of murder. Okay, sister. Oda. Discovered by Michi to have affair. Beaten to death with ashtray. Blunt force to the head. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Verdabantum. Talk to the lead detective and see what info we can get. Oh, here we are. Detective Maeda of the Kamurocho police. Hmm? What a surprise. If it isn't the fourth chairman of the Dojo clan. You know who I am.
そうだな。
Hey, you're famous in this town. So what does the fourth chairman want with me anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murders from 6 years ago.
ああ、
Oh, that shitstorm? Yeah, that was my case. Why do you want to reopen that can of worms now? I'm trying to find out whether Yuichi Akamichi really committed that murder or not. What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No? Why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. He had plenty of evidence saying Akamichi was a murderer. What kind of evidence? We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it. You've got all that evidence. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there. Have a seat. Let's see. What to ask? Let's talk about alibis. Tell me about the alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we've got two choices. Either we find Yuichi an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. Let's see. What to ask? Okay, witness statements. Tell me about the witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akamachi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter, Masaru Kinoshita. He gave a statement saying he saw Akachi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Let's see, what to ask. Okay, motive. Tell me about the motive. Yuichi Akamachi had plenty of motive to kill the victim Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Usumi?
そうだな。
Bingo. And we didn't find anyone else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So they didn't find anyone else, huh? But what if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Okay, and finally, fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akamichi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers, and so were unrelated. That sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So, there you go. Solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Not enough to go on right now. Guess I'd better take a closer look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the Cafe Alps staff from back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. Okay. Guess my next step is to visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. I should go talk to him. Right. First off, let's go ahead and go see the florist about this. And then go down the list.
Oh.
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 I should ask the florist about the Alps murder.
You.
Hey, Kiryu. I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder. Huh? How do you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town. I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know? Murder weapon. Tell me about the murder weapon.
そうだな。
Same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe. But there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh, yeah? What was that? The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge. Do you know how that happened? The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akichi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out to the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. So there's no doubt Akichi touched the murder weapon that day. Nope. Normally the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akichi noticed that the particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by a twist of fate, everyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it. So all the fingerprints on the murder weapon were made the day of the murder, huh? Police reports, okay. Fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray.
Ooh.
These are all the prints taken from the ashtray. The prints outlined in red match Akichi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure. None of these match the prints of any other employee at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day. Probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer. It's certainly possible. So the real murderer's prints could have been on the ashtray, huh? You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to all of them yet, you'd better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Alright. Oh. Right. Next is Mock. Alright, next we go see Asami, who's over at Mock Bowl. Right. Okay. That's where we need. Close enough. Huh. Okay, we'll see what's going on with that later.
What?
Okay, thug. Okay. Smelly platinum nail. Okay, to Asami. Alright, into my bowl. Ah, there it is. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes. What do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Yuichi Akamechi might not have killed Oda. If we're going to find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Let's see. What task? Okay. You were there when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah. I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda?
Yeah.
I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about. So I ran out the back door. What did you do after you left the cafe? I went home, but Yuichi followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san. So, you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda? That's right. And I told the police that too. So nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, huh? Alright. Tell me about that person seen fleeing the sea. I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left. Right. Okay. Okay, motive. Any idea why someone would kill Oda? Are you trying to be funny? No, I mean besides your relationship with Oda. Did he do anything to make anyone else mad? I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. I see. Really did kill Oda-san. Okay. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? Right. They only found Yuichi's. We constantly replace the customer's ashtray with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Okay. That's everything I got. Are we done here? Right. Sorry, thanks for that. Right. Right to the Popo on Nakamichi.
Oh,
Oh, great. Square. Nice, 30,000 yen. In there. Are you a Sai, former Cafe Alps employee? Yeah, who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I wanted to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago.
おお、なるほどな。
Oh, that. So what do you want to know? Alright. Alibi. You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you?
あ
Yeah. I think I was closing the register. It was after we'd closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene. The locker room?
あ。
Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? What? He's acting kind of funny. Alright. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime?
ええよ。
No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita-san showed up looking as white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. Ugh, I can still see it. Ugh. So Sai went to the locker room after the murder escaped. Huh. Do you know why anyone would have with a motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman, get a grip. You make it sound like he'd slept with other women at the cafe before. Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder. I don't see anyone named Saito listed among the people related to the case. She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san, though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time. Okay, fingerprints. Your fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, seeing as you were one of the waiters?
Oh.
I just don't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. Let's see. Okay, that was...
助かった。
pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you want. I see.
Huh?
What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. Asai sounds like he knows more. I just don't have enough information right now to get it out of him. I should talk to him again when I know more. Alright. Okay. Okay, back to Cafe Alps. And right here. You're Kinoshita-san, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. Let's see. Okay, first off, the alibi. Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed? I was here, in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place. Witness statement. Then they say you saw Yuichi Akamichi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akichi-kun disappeared right in the middle of cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. Are you sure it was Akichi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. If you didn't see his face, then how can you be sure it was Akichi? The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe's waiter uniform. Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akichi-kun, a guy called Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akichi-kun. I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time, so Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Okay. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. I see. Okay, fingerprints. Were your prints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I keep thinking that if I had touched the ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. Okay. Right, and that's everything for now.
申し訳ありません。
Alright. Thanks for your time. Are you a detective, Kiryu-san? Not exactly. Why do you ask?
Yeah.
No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now. I'm trying to help a friend find out if Yuichi Akichi is innocent. Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. I see. I would feel terrible for Akichi-kun if he really was innocent all this time. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime you didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible. That's why we're trying to find the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. Right. Okay, go to Theater Square. Right. Oh, great. What is he getting? 5,000 yen. Right. Huh. Club Sega. Let's see. You're Imagawa, right? That's right. Who are you? I'm looking into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. What? Let's see. They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes. I spent the whole day at home. Alone. No. Some friends came over and we played video games. And these friends corroborate your alibi. That's right. So it wasn't me. Okay. Witness statement. Do you know anything about the man fleeing the scene? No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. Huh? Okay. Can you think of anyone who would want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they? Next, you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. Guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it. Okay. I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. I didn't do anything. Honest, you have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No, nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at that cafe. They used to harass me. Harass you how? Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. Are you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So somebody stole Imagawa's things, huh? What's this? Oh cool, another locker key. Okay, exit. Okay, next is back to Nakamichi Popo, the convenience store.
What?
Oh, right. Where? Okay, another platinum nail. Right. Well, right in here. I want to ask you about the murder at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. Let's see. Okay, we already have all that. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me whenever you want. I see. By the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa, sounds familiar. Your coworker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai?
Nani?
What? You think I had something to do with it? No? No? I'm just trying to find out what you know. But you really think I did it, though, don't you? Okay, you got me. I did do it. What? I was just trying to make a quick buck or two. All I took was a wallet and some CDs. I sold off later. Anything else? Huh? Like what? You didn't take his uniform?
いや
Uniform? How would I make any money off that? All I stole was his wallet and CD. That's all. So that's all Asai took, huh? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. Okay, good. I've talked to everyone related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to prove Yuichi Akamichi's innocence. I should meet up with Wakazo at Cafe Alps. Alright. The Cafe Alps. The Alps. Funny seeing you here. What's up? I'm taking one of my clients out on the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your clients out on the town. Don't you mean you're going on to one of those host clubs?
あら
My client just happens to like host clubs. Really, it's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I don't think so, but...
じゃあね
Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've gotta go. That Yuko. Who was that woman talking to Kinoshita? That's Kinoshita-san's wife, Yuko-san. Kinoshita-san's wife? How did you know that? She actually used to work here. That's how I know her. She worked here. Is that so? That's right. She's already quit by the time the murder happened, though. And she wasn't on the security tapes of the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day. I see. It doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife, Yuko, is involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. Right. Okay. Okay. Talked about host clubs, so head to Stardust.
Oh.
Oh, great. Get him up. Alright. Sorry, it's all my fight. Okay. Top quality charcoal. Okay. Stardust. Okay. Is that... That looks like Kinoshita's wife, Yuko.
桐生さん
Oh, Kiryu-san, what brings you here? Yuya, what can you tell me about that woman over there? Who, you mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What, do you want her? What do you want with her? She looks awful rich for someone so young. She manages a venture-funded startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women, and it's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years. Is that so?
あら
Oh, Yuya, who is that? I haven't seen him before. Is he your new host? Yuko-san. This is Kiryu-san. we owe a lot to this man here, and no, he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's
はじめ
unfortunate.
まして。
This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give it a call. Sure.
じゃあね。
Bye now. Tonight was
あり
fantastic.
がとうございました
We'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Okay. I've collected all the information I can right now. I should go back to see the Detective Mata. Okay, back to Bantam. It took about an hour. This was one of the longer sub-stories, aside from the Hostess Club one. Focus. Since I didn't do any of the hitman missions, I think I will focus on those. At least the Kamurocho ones. Nope, I still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's you. So, did you find proof of Akamichi's innocence yet? What was that about? What was that you were looking at? Oh, this is a list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You're taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I can honestly can't figure out why you think Akakichi's innocent. Okay, list of evidence. Wait a minute, what's this? What's that? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akichi.
Nani?
What? Are you serious? Yeah, I'll explain everything, but first I need you to round up everyone related to the case. But it'll turn out fine. You'll see. Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't.
そうだな。
I'll get everyone together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right? Yeah, that's fine. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. Okay. Well, back to Cafe Alps. Is that one of the Mars fighters? Oh, looks like it is. Oh, yeah, it's Kitagawa.
Huh?
Oh, great. Get up. Okay. Stand to the next. Send it. There we go. Well, I did as you asked, Detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about? Kiryu-san and his friends here would like to talk to all of you.
Hi.
I have you here for one reason, and one reason alone. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazuo Oda-san, the manager of this cafe. At the time, one of the employees, Yuichi Akamichi-san, was arrested for his murder. But did Akichi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on the day. Do any of you have any truly conclusive evidence that Akichi-san was really the one who killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with one question since the day of that murder. Could Akichi-san actually be innocent? But before I could find out for sure, an article I wrote implicating Akichi-san as a murderer got published. But thanks to Kiryu-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akichi-kun is innocent, that means someone else is guilty. Exactly, but... What do you base all of this on, Kiryu-san? I need to show them proof of Yuichi Akamichi-san's innocence. Okay. Usami's testimony. Usami was the one who saw Akichi and Oda fight that day of the murder. Isn't that right? Yeah, but I left in the middle of it. In other words, she didn't actually see Akichi-san kill Oda-san. Exactly. And only Usami saw Oda and Akichi fighting. So we can't conclude Yuichi Akichi killed Oda, which means the charges against him could be false. Sorry, but that doesn't hold water. What do you mean? Akichi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akichi did it. In that case, all you have to say... Huh? What do you mean? This was your case. You ought to know how Akichi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. I don't follow you. Spell it out for us, will you? There's evidence I should show them now. Okay. The ashtray used as a murder weapon hadn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. Akichi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone. Detective, is that true? Yes, it's just as he says. So you admit it might not have been my brother.
Yeah.
But that's still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akichi fleeing the scene. That's another piece of solid evidence. Think about it. You'd think the person actively fleeing the scene of a crime is a culprit, wouldn't you? Why'd they run away if they didn't do anything? What do you say about that? Kiryu-san, do you have any information to refute the witness's statement about Akichi-san? Let's see. There was a hole in that one of the witness's statements. I just need to argue that angle. Okay. Let's see. Imagawa's testimony. No, that doesn't prove anything. There was a... Oh, did I? It's the wrong one? Okay. I was getting ahead of myself. Kinoshita, you saw Akichi fleeing the scene, right? Yes, I did. Are you sure? I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him. But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that, right? Yeah, I only saw his back. So then it's possible you saw someone else. Is that all you've got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akichi on just any old vague evidence, you know? There was also something that proved the person Kinoshita-san saw was in fact Akichi. And what was that? The man Kinoshita saw leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter uniform. The only waiters employed by Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita, Asai, Imagawa, and Akichi-san. The security tape showed Kinoshita and Asai out front at the time of the murder. We've also confirmed that Imagawa-san was at home. Therefore, by process of elimination, the only waiter Kinoshita could have seen was Akichi. Kiryu-san. Is that true? No, it's absolutely possible that person Kinoshita saw was not Akichi. I have a statement to prove it. Well, then, why don't you share the statement with us? I have a statement that proves the person leaving Cafe Alps might not have been Akichi. I need to present that now. Okay, this is Imagawa's testimony. There was actually another crime committed at the cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago. Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it. Imagawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room on the day. Imagawa-kun's uniform? Yes, my uniform disappeared from my locker. Since you weren't present the day of the murder, when did you notice it was missing? The day after Oda-san was murdered. I came to work. The police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. But once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there was plenty of stuff missing from the crime scene. You're wrong. Somebody was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Asai-kun, why don't you tell them you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you too. You're so whiny, bully, police. Whoever took it, it has nothing to do with Akichi or this case. No. Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case, huh? What do you mean? I'll show you right now. Okay. Okay, list of evidence. And Asai testimony 2, I believe. Yep. Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it. Let's see. You're right, I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it? It was Asai-kun, right? No, not Asai. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. It was just after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. Well, then, who did it? Oh, you mean the murderer took it? Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then, as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit. Is that true? So you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal? Yeah. And who might that be? Alright. The real criminal is... Hughes. Yes. This is the only person it could have been.
Kiryuさん、それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体？
犯人はお前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
Yuko killed Oda-san? An interesting theory. But why would I kill Oda-san? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah. Yuichi Akichi's motive was Usami-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yuko-san and Oda-san connected? I need something to prove Yuko and Oda knew each other. Okay, this is Asai's testimony. Oda was dating someone at the time of the murder. Someone who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps. What? Is that true? Yeah. And her last name was Saito. Saito. That's Yuko's maiden name. I hear you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder. Yuko-san and Oda-san were dating? I didn't know that. Yuko-san, is that true? I don't have to answer that. Yuko. If Oda-san was dating Yuko-san, then Usami-san wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And And that means Yuko-san also had a motive to kill Oda.
ちょっと
So anyone with a motive is a killer. You haven't done anything but hypothesize. Exactly. You've only talked about possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she murdered him? Conclusive evidence, like fingerprints, if I only had something with Yuko's fingerprints on it. Right, business card. This is the
どう
evidence.
いうこと
Is that my business card? This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare it to the prints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon.
そうだな。
Give me that business card. We finished analyzing the prints on the card. These are Yuko Kinoshida's prints. And these are the prints on the ashtray.
Oh!
There.
Eh?
The prints on Yuko-san's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon. I don't believe it. How do you explain
あ
that?
ら
Even if my prints are on the ashtray, so what? How does that change anything? What do you mean? I ate at the Alps the day of the murder. I must have just touched the ashtray while I was there. She's right. There's no crime in touching an ashtray. She was just a customer. No, Yuko's lying. I should call her out on it. Okay. No, you're lying. What the hell are you talking about? There's no record of you coming to the cafe the day of the murder, right, Detective Mata? He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Right, Kinoshita-san?
Ah.
That's right.
Oh.
I've seen Yuko-san's face before, so I would have noticed if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't, which means you didn't come to the cafe that day. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then?
違うわよ
Fine, maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue. Nope, you have to have been there the day of the murder. You weren't a customer. You were the real murderer, huh? The only people who could have prints on the murder weapon were those who visited the day of the
ど
murder.
ういうこと
How did you come to that conclusion? And now for the coup de grace. I just need something to prove that the prints on the murder weapon were made. Okay. Flora's testimony. The ashtrays here are cleaned every day, but your prints were still on the murder weapon. That means you had to have been here the day of the murder.
そんな
But the day of the murder, a customer dropped that ashtray, chipped it. Yuichi Akamichi saw the chipped ashtray. Instead of washing it, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. You did it after Akichi dropped the ashtray in the locker room, when he witnessed Asami cheating on him with Oda. Sometime after Akechi left and before Kinoshita came to check on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right? Yuko-san, is what Kiryu says true?
Hmm?
It'll only get worse if you stay quiet. Shut up. I told you I didn't do it.
やめろ
I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this. What? Do you know something, Kinoshita-san? I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yuko.
どういうこと
What? How? I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume all around the crime scene.
そんな
No way. Why didn't you say this earlier? I'd been in love with Yuko ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day, I brought up the murder, and her face went white. She fell quiet and avoided commenting on it. That's when I was sure Yuko had been there the day of the murder. Well, I'll be, but I still didn't know exactly what that meant, or I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant. When I found out Kiryu-san was looking into that old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now Yuichi Akamichi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened. Gee, Kinoshita-san.
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが織田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
Will you give the statement that Yuichi Akamichi is innocent? Yes. Akamichi-san had nothing to do with the murder. Yuko. How could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda-san was cheating? Of course that's what it was about. He said he was going to marry me.
"事件が起こった日、あの日は彼の織田さんの誕生日だった。だから私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きてるのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて織田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし織田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。言い争うような声が聞こえた後すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。織田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど浮気がバレたことが分かると開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端完全に頭に血が上っちゃって気がついたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で織田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えてわざと裏口の前で誰かが来るのを待っていた。少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたから顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。それで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed. I ran into Kinoshita-san, and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby, and it soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day, and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now, of all times. Yuko-san. Did you ever think of what it felt like for Akiuchi-san to have to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? Only the person who took Akiuchi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crimes. Can I escort you to the station? Yes. Yuko. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. Masaru. Thank you. Extra, extra. Guilty criminal of 6-year-old murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at a new trial. I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next, looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I figured you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. But you've been worrying about my brother this whole time. You even proved his innocence. There are decent people in the media. Thank you so much for helping me. Nozomi-san, I also have to apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a retrial for my brother.
いえ、
You don't owe me anything. As much as I hate to admit it, I didn't do anything on this one. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kiryu-san here. I certainly don't deserve any reward from you. What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do. What do you mean? Sure, you wrote an article saying Akichi was a murderer, but now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things?
なるほど。
Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter. And I'll be cheering you on. Nice. Alright. Let's do some hit animations. Great. Right. Items. Toughness Emperor. Okay, it's the entrance. Oh, there are like two entrances. Okay, there's an entrance here and an entrance at the back. Okay, so that's the back of the... yeah, of course. That makes no sense. Enter. Here, son. Do you know the street musician named Hideki? He's this young guy who's always singing and playing his guitar in front of the Millennium Tower. He's pretty good too. Since he's always there, you might be able to get some good information out of him. That'll help you track down your targets. Okay. So we get targets from you and we talk to him. Good work here, Yusan. What would you like to do now? Okay, view request. This is all the hitman information we've managed together. Okay. Batsu. Okay, let's start with Batsu. Sighting at east end of Taihi Boulevard in Kamurocho. Accept this request. Thank you, Kira-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Okay, check the sub-stories. Hitman missions. Okay. Sighted at the east end of Taihi Boulevard in Kamurocho. Okay. probably on East Taihei Boulevard.
Oh!
Oh, great. So what do we end up with? Platinum nail. One of the Mars fighters. Okay, let's see. Like my song? Well, I'm no expert, but I'd say it wasn't bad. Let's see. No matter how much I play here, no one ever listens. But I guess it doesn't really matter if anyone listens or not. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to complain. It's alright. I'm Hideki, by the way. A washed-up musician, as you can see. And you are? Kiryu. Kiryu. Where have I heard that name before? I guess Kiryu is a pretty common name. You're the only Kiryu-san who's ever stopped to hear me sing, though. Thanks for listening. You can usually find me here. Come by and listen again sometime, sure, if I get the chance. Sorry to keep you. See you around. Okay. Okay, so he's around on... yeah, he's around East Taihei. So let's see. I guess back here. Nope. This guy. Okay, now this is just a disgruntled yakuza. Okay, magazine. Okay. Okay, that's probably him. That looks like Batsu, the hitman. What are you doing? It's your own damn fault for joining the Yakuza. Now it's time for you to pay the price. What the hell are you talking about? Hold it right there. That's enough. Who the hell are you? You're Batsu, the hitman, aren't you? What if I am? Hey, I'll take care of this. Get out of here. Thank you. I'll never forget this. You in the biz too? Not anymore. Why? Would you kill me if I were? Yeah, that's right. The Yakuza have to be destroyed. That's extreme. What do you have against the Yakuza anyway? If you side with them, you're just as guilty as they are. You deserve to die too. Looks like talking isn't gonna get us anywhere. Pay for your sins, Yakuza scum. Okay. drop on him. I have Tiger drop, yeah? Yeah, I did that. Attack. Man. That dude seems kinda weak. Oh, feel the heat. How's it going, man? Yep. Ooh. Brutal. Ugh. Finally coming to your senses. Never. I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive them for what they did. What exactly is your problem? You were one of them once, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. When I was a kid, I joined the yakuza. So what happened? I was a hitman for them, and they ordered me to off key members of a rival family. They promised me a big reward and a high position in the family. When my prison time was over, I spent 15 years dreaming of life after the slammer. I know how that feels. But when I finally got back to Kamurocho, the only thing waiting for me was an assassin to shut me up for good. During those 15 years, they called a truce with the rival family, and I just reminded them of a past mistake. I managed to escape with my life, but I lost everything. Ever since then, whenever I see someone in the yakuza, I get pissed. Makes sense. That story of yours isn't exactly uncommon. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from, but that's no reason to go around attacking people who had nothing to do with what happened to you. The Honest Living Association sent me to come find you. The HLA? You can talk this whole thing over there with the Buki, and figure out what to do next. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. The Buki-san's waiting for you at headquarters. I'll accompany you there. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. It looks like Batsu is calming down. Right now, he's talking to some HLA member in the back room. Just leave him to us. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. We appreciate your hard work. Please come back again. We're really counting on you. Okay. Your request. Okay. Okay, so is it like... Okay. Is it like... Okay, Kotaro, sighted at West Park in Kamurocho. Okay, got it. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Right. Okay, so up to West Park area. Either This guy's gonna pick fun. Ah, great. Almost missed him. Oh well. Nope. Okay, 3,000 yen. Not bad. Okay, you said West Park. Yep. Oh, it's on the map. This is a guy. Are you scared? If you don't want to die, then pay out. Have mercy. I didn't do anything to you. Sorry, but your luck ran out when you crossed my path. Pay up now if you want me to let you go. This must be the hitman Kotaro. I better put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. What's going on here? Huh? What do you want? You looking for trouble, old man? Hey, come back here. Son of a bitch. Anyway, whatever seeing you as you crash my party, I hope you're ready, dickhead. Ready for what? I'm a professional killer. Ain't nobody in the underworld who hadn't heard of me. Actually, I've never heard of you. You must be a civilian then. What are you, a chef or something? Sure, I dress like one. Does this look like a chef's uniform to you? Well, whatever. But you got the part about me being a professional killer, right? You freaked out yet? Sorry. I don't follow. Just give me your money if you're that scared. That way you at least make it out with your life intact. Are you listening to a word I'm saying? You're the Reaper Kotaro, right? What are you trying to accomplish here? What? How come you know my name? Did I ever even tell you my name? No, you didn't. Then how you know about me? Why are you talking like that now? You alright? Huh? I'm a killer, so cough up some money. Give it up. You're coming with me. Ah, okay, it's a chase. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. At least in this game. They're a bit harder because you don't have thrown objects. Why are you after me? Just calm down and come with me. You a cop or something? I'm with the Honest Living Association. The HLA. You mean that job placement center? More or less. Those guys? The hell do they want? We're going after a group of hitmen called the Reapers. You're one of them, right? If you know this much, I can't very well just let you take me in now, can I? Yeah, I guess that's how you'd see it. Damn. Guess there's only one thing left to do. Die, old man. Yeah, taser boy. That kind of feels like it doesn't do much damage. better not lose me. Ah, of course. Let me get up, you jackass. Okay, fine. No. Fuck. Thought I had the tiger drop there. Come on. And I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. Okay, eat this. Feel the heat earlier. Let's do knockdown. It's really low health. Brutal. I didn't think you'd be much of a fight, but you've got some decent moves. Hell yeah. My teacher was a hitman named Issen. Everyone knows he's basically a god. Then why do you put on this act and threaten people for pocket change? I can't stomach killing people. Wait, what? I was fine until I left my teacher and joined the family in Kamurocho. Whenever I tried to do my work, I got scared. I just couldn't go through with it. The family threw me out, and I wound up with nowhere to go. So that's why you're doing petty gigs like this now. Yeah, anyway, it's whatever. I guess I'll let the HLA take me in. I hear they can find me work and stuff. Wait here. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at headquarters. I'll come to meet with there. Great work. Here's your reward. Just gotta learn some manners. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. We appreciate your hard work. Okay, 70,000 yen. Please come back again. We're really counting on you. Okay. Do request. Okay, let's just go down the list. Public Park 3. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Okay, here we are. This guy's gonna want to fight.
Oh!
No. And then the teacher said she liked it. She said it looked really good. Wow, that's great. That's my guy. And you know what else? That looks like the hitman Hasutane. He seems pretty close to that kid. Sorry to interrupt. Are you Hasutane? Yeah, that's me. You have a minute? I need to talk with this man here. So why don't you head on home for today? No, I want to hang out with you. We'll see each other again tomorrow. Come on. Now, off you go. What did you want to talk to me about? You're one of the Reaper's hitmen, aren't you? Old Rags Hasutane? The fact you know that nickname isn't a good sign, is it? The Honest Living Association sent me to come find you. The HLA? I see. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't afford to get caught. I won't go without a fight. There's no need to fight over this. We're just gathering information on the Reapers, and we want your help. Look, even I have my principles. Don't think I'd stoop that low. If you want me to go with you, you'll have to make me.
況じゃねえか。
Gotta throw. Okay, it's probably gonna be. Oh. I honestly didn't expect that. I thought it was really huge. Oh. My sense is basically. Well, if I get it. That looks like I'm not. That was anticlimactic. Yeah, well. Damn, you're good. Ready to go now? Stop. Leave him alone. Huh? I said leave him alone. Thanks, but I'm okay. See? Really? Really? You don't have to worry. Run along home now, okay? Who's that kid? We just ran into each other one day. Not sure who he is or where he's from. I have kids myself, you know? A boy and a girl. I bet they're just about his size. What do you mean, you bet? Aren't they your kids? In my line of work, I can't be with them, no matter how much I want to be. A friend's taking care of them now. You sound bitter about that. I used to be in the yakuza, but my boss blamed me for a mistake he made, and I got kicked out of his family. Back then, there wasn't anything like the HLA. I had a hard time finding a job, and my wife died from overworking herself. I'm sorry to hear that. I needed money to feed my kids. This was the only kind of work I could find. I want to make sure I can send money to them, so I don't spend money on myself or clothes or weapons. Hence the name Old Rags Hasutani. A part of the reason I joined the Reapers was because I was angry about getting blamed for something I didn't do. But mostly, it was because the Reapers took care of me financially. I'm betting your kids don't know you're in this line of work. There's no way I could tell them, but I need the money. If I had to get blood on my hands to feed my children, then so be it. That's what you say, but what if you get caught? What? If you keep this up and get arrested, what's going to happen to your kids? And how would you be able to keep them from finding out? You're right, but it's not too late. You can try to find an honest job again. The HLA and Ibuki can definitely help you out now. Nothing's ever that easy. Things have changed since the day you were kicked out of your family. Don't you think it's worth another try? I think you're right. I'll give it another shot. You've opened my eyes. Thank you. Great work, Kiri-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at the headquarters. I'll accompany you. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. The HLA will provide Hatsutani's children with financial assistance. We'd like to help him find some decent work and get him back to living with his children as soon as possible. Kiri-san, well done. Here's your reward. We appreciate your hard work. Okay, 80,000 yen. Please come back again. We're really counting on you. Alright. What would you like to do now? Okay, request. Okay. Right. Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri. Mock Bowl, okay, good. Okay, they'll also have guns. Thank you, Kiri-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Okay, finish the hitman missions, and then see about doing a few more sub-stories. Great. Alright, thug. Okay, enough. Comfy souls, okay. There they are. Oh, great. Guess they're in mothball. Oh, that's probably them. Oh. Isn't that Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri? Ibuki told me about them. Guess I'll go with the wife. She went in the men's room. What's going on? That guy's got the same bag Miss Odagiri had. Hey, I've got a question for you. What is it? A woman carrying the exact bag just went into the men's room. What's the story there? No idea. Can I go now? Not yet. I need to find the owner of that bag. Tell me where she went. You ready? Huh? Who's this guy? No, see, tell with it. He caught me changing. Let's get rid of him. What? Well, no going back now. Brace yourself, asshole.
来いよ。
Items. Let's use the stamina royale. Knockdown. Let's just use knockdown here. Nice. Who the hell is this guy? By changing, I assume you mean you were dressing as a woman to disguise yourself. That's right. A couple looks less suspicious, doesn't attract as much attention. What? You think it's funny? Fine, laugh all you want. This is how we work best, but the guy in the family always looked down on us for that. No matter how big of a job we pulled off, they'd laugh and tell us, Yakuza don't wear skirts. Eventually, we had enough and got the hell out. And you joined the Reapers. It's hilarious to see Yakuza members getting thrashed by a guy in drag. And everyone who sees it thinks some tough guy is getting the shit beat out of him by a girl. Shoots the Yakuza pride to hell. Kind of ironic that guys who used to look down on us are now getting their ass kicked by us. That's how you're getting revenge on them? I wouldn't call it revenge. We're just living our lives the way we want to, and enjoying the hell out of it too. I see. Well, you can tell them all about the Reapers over at the Honest Living Association. Great work here, son. Okay. Right. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. So it was just a disguise, huh? I had no idea. I hope we can help them figure out what they'd like to do from now on. Here, son, well done. Here's your reward. Come back. Okay. Okay. That's probably the Millennium Tower. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in there. Good luck. Yep. So what the point was that? Okay, we got two more looks like two more Kamurocho hitman missions. The hitman shoe should be somewhere he can look over all of Kamurocho, like the Millennium Tower. On second thought, it might be way too high up for a sniper. Still, there might be a good vantage point within the building itself. That street musician Hideki is always hanging around the Millennium Tower. He might know something. Okay, so this is where we have to talk to Hideki. Oh, hey Kiryu-san. Hey, I'm looking for a place where I can get a panoramic view of the city. Panoramic view. Planning a hot day? In any case, the roof of the Millennium Tower would give you a real nice view. The roof of the Millennium Tower. Of course. I doubt Shu could hit anyone in the city from way up on the Millennium Tower roof. I don't care how good of a sniper he is. But if I'm remembering right, access to the roof is usually closed off. The Kazuma family office is on the top floor, and they don't allow unauthorized people up there. The HLA is under the Kazuma family control. I'll try talking to one of Ibuki's men. Well, I'm sorry to bother you. Okay, so guess we go back to the HLA. Try talking to one of Ibuki's men. I think that's actually a good goal. Let's talk to, like, the receptionist. Hey, do you have a minute? Sure, what is it? I've got a hunch that Hitman Shu is up on the roof of the Millennium Tower. Huh? But it's impossible to hit anyone from way up there, isn't it? I've been thinking the same thing, but I'd still like to check it out just the same. Okay, understood. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Understood. I'll accompany you there. Okay. Yep. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. I don't feel like talking to people right now. You must be Shu. How do you know my name? Who are you? I'm with the HLA. The HLA, huh? I went to them for help once. I'm not looking for work right now, though. Could you leave me alone? I'm not here to offer you work. I'm here to find a hitman who works for the Reapers. What? I don't have any time to play games with you. Will you come with me to the HLA's headquarters or not? Did you really think this would be that easy? I'm prepared to use force if I have to. You'll regret it if you try. Alright. Okay, so the rest have guns. And he's probably got grab resistance. I don't know if there's a jacket where you throw him off the tower. Okay. Alright. Use your stamina. Royale instead. Okay, but that's what I have to do. Okay. Is it gonna... Health gauntlet. Ah, crud. Oh, good. It doesn't just end once if you miss one. No way. You ready to come along now? Ugh. So what were you doing here anyway? Who were you after? Nobody. I'm just here to relax. Don't lie to me. Why would you come here if you weren't planning a hit? I'm not lying. I come here whenever I get the chance. Why on earth would you come to a place like this unless you had a good reason to? I get scared. I don't like being cooped up in places that don't have a view of my surroundings. Scared? Did something happen? I blew an important mission. Completely destroyed my hitman rep. I was trying to shoot between buildings. I was sure I could do it. But I botched it, and it was a shot I couldn't afford to miss. Ever since, I've had this strange, uneasy feeling whenever I'm in a place that doesn't have a wide open view. Sniper post-traumatic stress, then. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, just think about it. This place has a clear view, sure, but do you really think I could hit a target from here? Probably not. Exactly. So there's no way I could be after anyone. I've been coming here a lot lately. Guess I'm not acting much like a hitman these days. I see. Guess you're not really a bad guy. But you still have information we need. So you're going with me to the HLA. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at headquarters. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. So Shu was at the Millennium Tower, huh? He couldn't possibly have hit anyone from way up there. He's an earnest fellow. I think he'll come to understand us once he's heard us out. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. Please come back. Okay, view request. Yeah. Oh, now there's a new one. Okay, let's do... Okay, Theater Square. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Alright. square. Let's see. Right. Okay, there are 4 sub-stories on the map. Right. Let's do the Mars Fighter one after the hitman missions.
Huh?
Come on. Alright, it's been a second since I saved. Yes. There he is.
Hmm?
Huh? What do you want, old geezer? Didn't anyone teach you any manners? You're the Reaper Kurena, aren't you? Damn straight. Kurena the Silver Bullet. But how the hell do you know about me? I'm with the HLA. I want you to come with me.
Oh!
So you're from the HLA, are you? Yeah, that's right. Well, well, how convenient. It just so happens I got something interesting to show you. Follow me. You really think I'm gonna fall for this? Come on, man. I swear it's really sweet. Just follow me. This ought to be a good place. So where's this thing you were talking about? Perfect. Yeah, he jumped me. What do you say? Fascinating, right? Are these guys Reapers too? Nah, I'm the only one. These guys are just here to help. Help me give you a good pummeling, that is. And what do you hope to accomplish by doing that? Don't you get it? We're taking you hostage. Then we're gonna crush the HLA. I knew somebody would be coming to see me if I leaked something info about myself. You walked straight into my trap too. Too bad for you, dickhead. I see. It's definitely a very clever trap. Too bad it's not going to work. Get a load of this, Joker. I guess we'll just see about that, huh? Oh, there's a lot of them. I get to use that beat move I really like. That I can only use if there are a lot of enemies. Alright, let's... Do we have any... I don't usually carry taunters. Oh well. X. Oh, come on. Missed my opportunity. Oh well. Okay, you're nice. Yeah, he's definitely a weapon master. Sorry, doesn't drop his gun. Oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, so he'll probably survive no matter what I throw at him. Come on. Got it. Hell's Gauntlet. Triangle. Square. Crud, I missed that one. Yeah, but it'll still be enough. What the hell? I'm sorry I had to do that. Now start talking about the Reapers. I want details. But I don't know anything, and I sure as hell don't know any of these details you're looking for. I don't buy that. You better start talking. I'm at the very bottom of the heap. I don't even know who the boss is, I swear. Look, I got kicked out of my family for missing a mark. And then some guy I met asked me to join, so I did. That's it. This guy you met wasn't the boss? No, someone else is in charge. I don't even know the name of the guy who recruited me. He's been talking up a storm, but he's not giving me any real info. Guess that means he probably is just an underling. As he says. I better turn him over to Ibuki now. Great work, Kiryu. I'll take it from here. Right. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. We asked Kurenai all kinds of questions, but it seems he really doesn't know much about the Reapers. The Reapers are an organization that probably has a lot of rank-and-file members like him. To get this guy at the very top, we're gonna have to catch people in leadership positions. Kiryu-san, well done. Okay. 100,000 yen. Okay, do this quest. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, he has a hostage. Okay, let's do Zen then. Accept. Thank you, Kiryu-san. We'll do anything in our power to assist you. Good luck. Alright. Deserted places around Kamurocho. Right. Right, up to Park Boulevard.
Oh!
Right. Alright. Alright, got him. Tiger dropped. Alright. Is a guy named Zen here? Huh? What do you want? I'm with the Honest Living Association now. Release those hostages. No way. What is the HLA doing here? If you thought taking hostages would stop us from coming after you, then you're dumber than I thought. We're freeing those hostages, even if it means beating some sense into you first. Hey, go report this to Zen. Got it. Who do you think you are? Some kind of superhero or something? You must be getting senile in your old age. After a good ass kicking, you can join your friends as another hostage. Nice. What the hell? I'm not wasting any more time on you. Step aside. Zen-san, that's the guy. You Zen then. Hand over the hostages. I never expected anyone to come barging in here. Well, whatever. Now that you're here, I guess there's no point in keeping these hostages here. What do you mean? Hey, guys. Come keep this guy company while I deal with these hostages. Show him just how hospitable we are. If only you'd listen to me. You could have walked away intact. It's gonna take more than that to keep me back. What was that? I said, you must be crazy if you think these weaklings have what it takes to take me on. I'll clear them all out before you so much as touch those hostages. Hey, asshole, who you calling weak, huh? I'm gonna get this done. Oh. That was gonna hit. Oh, come on. Give me a second. Oh. Sorry about that. X. Oh. Okay, I think I need to hit all of them. Triangle. Yeah, that still might not be enough. Or it might just be enough. Okay, good, it was just enough. Nice, he didn't really take any damage. Damn. What kind of monster are you? Game's over. Give it up. Take your hostages and get the fuck out of here. Did you forget? You're coming with me too. Son of a bitch. Why does it always fucking end up like this for me? Does that mean you've been pulling these kind of dirty tricks since your days in the yakuza? If that's the case, I'm not surprised they kick you out. Shut the fuck up. I don't need no sermon from you. I can't blame them for not wanting to put up with the antics like these. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with you either. Son of a bitch. You can go cool off at the HLA. Great work, Kiryu. Take it from here. Right. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry for all the trouble my men put you through today. I'll make sure our members understand we're being targeted by the Reapers and have them take it to heart. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. Okay. View request. Okay, Tokoyami. Accept the request. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Okay. Right. Okay, we don't know much, so let's go ahead and talk to Hideki, the guitar player. Right, here we go. Oh, wait, what? Maybe I read that wrong. Okay. Let's talk to the...
Oh!
That said we need to talk to Hideki. You might need to... Okay. What would you say is the most deserted place in the city? You know, that's a real suspicious question, right? I know you're a good guy, though. I'd say it gets pretty deserted as you go north on Shifuku Street. Especially back behind the batting center. It's so deserted, it's like the place is haunted. Behind batting center. That's a construction site around there. Okay, so it does point us there already. Said we need to talk to Yoshida. Yeah, son. Right. They said the Reaper Tokiyama would be lurking in a place where there weren't any people around. This is the most deserted area in Kamurocho, but I don't see anyone wearing a mask. Don't move. If you ever come looking for me again, I'll kill you. If you know what's good for you, you'll stop poking around in other people's business. Is that the Reaper Tokiyami? Hey, did you see a suspicious looking man in a mask? I told you to mind your own business. Wait, you were the one who were threatening me just now? Ignore my warning, will you? Then it's time for you to pay the price. Okay. He's got a knife. Come at me. That was... Okay, got one in. Okay, so... Okay, got him. You knocked down this time. Right. Ugh. Don't you usually wear a mask? I used to wear one, but when I was in the yakuza, but I don't anymore. Why not? I thought you wanted to hide your identity. A masked imposter showed up, pretending to be me. You ruined my reputation and got me kicked out of the family. Besides, wearing a mask around Kamurocho makes you stick out like a Thor's son. I'll give you that. These days, the best way to hide your identity is to wear a suit. In this city, a suit is a mask of its own. You've got a point there. Are you with the HLA? Yeah, I am. I'll go with you, but I'm not talking. I know you're probably not the kind of guy to talk, but you've got the wrong idea about the HLA. What? The HLA is an organization that helps ex-yakuza. They're not your enemy. They aren't going to force you to confess anything. Once you meet them, you just might form a different opinion of them. Great work, Kiryu-san. Take it. Okay. Let's see. Does he say anything? Great work. I'm glad you're okay. We thought we were looking for a masked man, but I guess we were completely wrong. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. Come back again. Okay. View request. Okay. Well, this is... We're gonna do the lesser one first, and then we'll do Samejima last. Okay, he's near the Millennium Tower. Plated weapons. Except... Let's use this. And regular toughness, see? Oh, why am I going that way? It's up at the Millennium Tower, apparently. Wait, is he gonna be by the guitar guy? Or is the guitar guy him? Nah, doesn't even remotely look like that.
Oh!
Looks like we... Oh, he's up there. Nippon is awesome, man. Look at the building. I wonder how many stories it is. Ichi, ni, san... Hey, what are you trying to accomplish here? I'm looking at one of Kamurocho's famous landmarks, the Millennium Tower. Can I help you with some? You're the Reaper Lawrence, aren't you? I sure am, and you're Kazuma Kiryu-san. Wait, how do you know my name? I came here to learn about the Tojo clan. You're their fourth boss, right? You're just the guy I've been looking for. I was hoping I could talk to someone in the know. What about? I'm looking for information on the Tojo clan. Only somebody like you would know about it. If you know what I mean. I'm not in the business anymore. If you want inside information, ask someone else. That's not gonna cut it. Chances like this don't come along every day, you know? If you don't want to talk, I'll just have to make you. Nice. Come on. Punch. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Let's just do knockdown. You're not half bad. No wonder the Tojo clan made you one of their bosses. I'm not with the Tojo anymore, so you can stop calling me one of their bosses. Still, I'm surprised to see you wielding a katana. When it comes to slicing and dicing, you can't do any better than a Japanese katana. I thought I'd see a lot of them when I came to Japan, but there don't seem to be many around. They're not all that easy to get a hold of. I guess not. Well, it looks like I blew my chance to learn about the Tojo clan. Did you join the Reapers just so you could learn about the Tojo clan? That's right, I heard they were fighting the Tojo clan. Thought I could learn some cool shit. And then they say Kamurocho is the best place to get information, so that's why I came here. What were you going to do with that information? I wasn't trying to start any trouble. I was just interested in the world of the Japanese underground. I see. Well, come with me to the HLA for now. Maybe you can learn a few things about the Tojo clan there. If your interest in the clan is just mere curiosity, then that's the place for you. Hey, that sounds great. I owe you one. So he's just like a kind of a weeb or whatever. That's great. Great work, Kiryu. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at headquarters. I'll accompany you. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. It seems Lorenz really was just curious about the Tojo clan. Even general information about the clan, like the number of members, the names of the leaders, seemed to really make him happy. On the other hand, when I asked him about the Reapers, he didn't know anything about the top leadership. Same as the other hitmen. Kiryu-san, well done. Okay. Oh, cool. We're above 5 mil. Please come back again. Okay. Okay, so... Samejima. Okay. Okay, office Senryo. Right? Through here. Yeah. Okay. It's up on... Great.
Oh!
Oh, great. I'm gonna have to get in a fight with this guy. Sorry, I've learned my lesson. That way. Yep. Is this Samajima's office? Huh? Who are you? I'm here to see Samajima. If you don't want to get hurt, you better step aside. If you got a message, I can pass it on to him. Otherwise, get the hell out of here. I need to see him face to face. Get out of my way. Not too bright, are you, dumbass? Maybe I better knock a little sense into you. This is no place for the likes of you. Maybe this'll teach you. Okay. Shit, you're strong. I'm going in. Who the hell are you? Barging in here like this. Are you Samajima? What if I am, huh? I'm with the Honest Living Association. I need you to come with me. The HLA. Hey, boys, looks like we got ourselves an uninvited guest here. Oh, weak. Okay, we aren't gonna get. So let's we beat up the card. He gives up or whatever. Maybe we'll actually have a fight. And Loki's dead. What are you, some kind of freak? Doesn't matter how many small fry you throw at me. Give up already and come with me. Son of a bitch. Hey, Samajima-san, I'm back. What the hell? What's going on here? You're just in time. Mow this asshole down. Huh? I still don't know what's going on, but whatever you say, boss. Nice to meet you, mister. Let me introduce you to my gun. Oh, this guy's a poor sport. Nah, I'm gonna kick their asses. Oh yes, I gotta use this move again. Let's just kill him. Aw, so close. Come on, get up. Hey, you guys are useless. Had enough yet? You're really starting to piss me off now. I'll kill you myself. Die, you bastard. Huh, okay. Oh, crud, he's got a semi-auto... no, he's got like a submachine gun. Come on, I was behind him. Throw. Feels like it does a lot more damage than the other thing. Okay. But he still had a semi-auto. You're getting Hell's Gauntlet, man. Nah, submachine gun. Oh. Where? Where? Name's Kiryu. What are you, invincible or something? Christ. You depend too much on your guns. Your close combat skills suffer for it. Shit. So many guns. You buy weapons for the Reapers. That's right. And I'm not a hitman, just so you know. You're not? Yeah, I am. I met the Reaper boss a while back. Procuring weapons is my specialty. Sounds like a sweet deal, so I signed on. Who is in charge of the Reapers? Can't tell you that now, can I? I'm very careful about guarding my client's privacy. Looks like this is all I'm gonna get out of him, but I'll leave the rest to Ibuki. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at headquarters, alright? And what does he say about this guy? Great work. I'm glad you're okay. Samajima isn't a hitman, but his weapon supply network seems to be quite extensive. I think stopping his supply of weapons to the Reapers will have a big impact. Kiryu-san, well done. Okay. Okay, are there any more in Kamurocho right now, or do I gotta... Oh, we got new info. Ibiku-san, we got trouble. What's going on? There's a man making a big scene in front of the restaurant. He keeps yelling for the HLA to come out. This guy's really on edge. Somebody who knows where the HLA headquarters is, and who's making a big racket, eh? Sounds like one of the Reaper hitmen. Let's go check it out. That's the hitman, Sentetsu. I've heard he's a hot-blooded guy. I'll go check him out. Don't come out until it's over. Ibuki of the HLA, get your ass out here. What do you want with the HLA? Are you Ibuki? No, but if you've got business with the HLA, you can hash it out with me. This has nothing to do with you. Get Ibuki and the fuck out of here. What do you want with Ibuki? I heard you hired some tough guy who's been after our men. The cowardly little bitch watching from a distance like that figured I could beat his ass. I see. What if I told you I was the guy he hired? Oh, really? Yeah, really. That makes it easier then. I'll just kill you instead. As soon as I hand Ibiki your cold, lifeless body, he'll know not to meddle in our affairs ever again. Okay, how does this guy fight? Oh, great, another one. How much health you got? Okay. Yeah, they really don't do that much damage. I can get right up in his face without really having to worry about anything. That's kind of BS. Knock me out of here. Oh, well, that's easy. I don't think yours is strong, but Health Gauntlet. Triangle. So is this the end of the Kamurocho hitman missions? This... Man, you're strong. Sorry, but I won't be cold or lifeless anytime soon. Son of a bitch. You're right, I have been watching from a distance. You're Ibuki, but I'm doing my best to fight you guys in my own way. And I believe that someday you'll come to understand us better. But for now, I hope you'll give me a few minutes of your time and listen to what I have to say. Ah, son of a bitch. Thank you, Kiryu-san, I'll take it from here. Thank you with our visitor. I guess it's turned out for the best that he came to find us, seeing as we didn't have any info on his whereabouts yet. Here's your reward. Oh, cool. 150,000. Okay. Are there any more? Okay, I see. Any requests for Kamurocho after this guy? Yeah, there are. I do want to get done with the Kamurocho hitman. Okay, he's at the Children's Park, which is... That's probably... Sorry. Up! Ha! Ugh. Okay. Which means he's up by where Pocket Circuit is in Zero and Kiwami 1.
Oh.
This one's 180,000 yen. The next one's 200,000 yen. I wonder how much, how big the rewards get. Because Because it feels like 200,000 yen might also be the final mission, but there's probably another, like, unexpected visitor or something, like that guy we took out.
Oh!
Yeah, great. Punch him up. Got him. Right. Top quality charcoal. Why are so many people carrying charcoal in this city? No, I didn't roll with that. So that's the hitman Yudo. Looks like these punks are giving him a hard time. You little snot, drop the fucking innocent bit. Just cough up the money already. Damn it.
Nani?
You little shit. What the hell's that all about? Do you guys have a death wish or something?
Huh?
What? I'd like to see you try, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Yudo is a Reaper hitman. He might actually kill them. Okay, that's enough. Who the fuck are you? Get the hell out of here. You better give it a rest, unless you really do have a death wish. Huh? What did you say, Pops? You're going down. You're gonna take a bashing for this little snot, huh? If it's a fight you're looking for, then it's a fight you'll get. Come at me.
逃げんなよおい。
Got him. Damn it. We'll remember this. Don't expect me to thank you. I didn't ask for your help. I'm out of here. No. Are you the Reaper, Yudo? Now I see how it is. You thought I might kill them because you knew who I was. That's why you intervened. That's right. Well, don't worry. I don't kill people unless I'm getting paid for it. Unfortunately for you, though, I can get paid for shutting up people who figure out who I am. Nothing personal, but I'm going to have to kill you. Okay, does he will... Okay, does... Oh, well, at least it's not a submachine gun.
See.
This guy's a dodgy jet. He's not gonna let me. That's Got it. One.
さっさと来い。
You're not half bad. I never would have guessed an old geezer like you could beat me. You look pretty young. Now how'd you get into the business? Age doesn't matter in my line of work. The boss trained me himself. Some kind of special program for the gifted, if you will. Did he now? He the leader of the Reapers? That's right. The gun I'm using was a coming of age present from him. Who is this guy exactly? You know I can't tell you that. If the boss found out I'd ratted on him, I'd be dead. I just wish I could have lived up to his expectations, that's all. Sounds like he knows some important information about the guy who's running the Reapers. I bet a beat you could probably get it out of them without resorting to violence. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Okay. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. It seems Yudo already knew Kotaro, who we've got working here for now. Since they're both still young, I hope they'll apply themselves as friendly rivals and steer each other in the right direction. Kiryu-san, well done. Alright? View request. Okay. Yeah, kind of... At the moment, it looks like this will be the last one. Or I am going to get a drink real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. No, no. Alright, good. I thought my drink was going to do the thing where it, like, you know, when you shake it up too much and it just fucking foams up. But it didn't. Alright. Okay. Where is he? Okay, he's in Senrio. Okay. Let's accept this and then get some more medicine. Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just finish the hitman, Kamurocho side of the hitman missions, and then no. Right. Down this way. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, he's gonna want to fight me. Come on. No, no. Okay, items. Okay. Man, why not? That's not gonna be all that much. Okay. 5,000 yen. Okay, did I get... Yeah, I got turned around.
Hey!
Oh. Really? Right in front of the guys? Is there a guy by the name of Gorin here? Who are you? I'm with the Honest Living Association. I'm here to see Gorin. The HLA. You dumbass. If you just waited, we would have come to you. Look, I don't have time for flukies like you. Flunkies like you. Bring Gorin out now. Hey, who you calling flunkies, Pops? Enjoy your ignorance while you still can. Gohan-san only surrounds himself with the toughest badasses around. And that includes us. I couldn't care less who you punks think you are. Are you gonna let me pass or not? Enough of this bullshit. If you think you can get by us, go ahead and try.
逃げんなよおい
Yawn. Come on. The hell just happened? All talk and no substance. I'm going in.
Huh?
Who the hell are you? What happens to the guards? They're taking a little rest out front. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm with the HLA. I'm here to see Goharan. Goharan's on it here. What? He already left to attack the HLA, probably giving all his men a pep talk right now. I see. No reason for me to be here then. Whoa. Just a minute, pal. Not so fast. Why don't you stay a while? Let us show you a bit of our hospitality. Yay, I get to use the move again. Oh, yeah, but at least it takes him out. Yeah, well, that's not. These guys are getting too late. Come at me. Oh, what? Scared now? Come at me. Alright, fine. As long as you're being so hospitable, why don't you just tell me where Goharan is? He's got his men together on the roof of the Millennium Tower. The Millennium Tower roof. That's just above the Kazuma family office. There's no way they could have pulled that off. The best place to hide is right under somebody's nose. Several Reapers are former members of the Kazuma family. They could get the keys no problem. It's time they headed out to storm the HLA. If you want to go, better make it fast. If you're in a hurry to die, that is. Damn it. I better go to the Millennium Tower fast. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, this is one of them, or whatever. Are you Goharan? Yeah, that's me. Who are you? I'm with the HLA. I'm here to talk to you. So you're the guy who's been roughing up my buddies for the HLA, huh? I'm impressed, I gotta admit, but you're getting a little carried away. What do you mean? My boss isn't too happy about all this. He ordered me to destroy the HLA by any means necessary. On top of that, he told me to find the bastard who's been capturing our men and tear him limb from limb. Looks like that bastard is you. I think I'll just carry out my second set of orders first. Get you crossed off my to-do list. And there are 50 other guys here who will all second that motion. Think you stand a chance against us? Without a doubt. Get thrown. Where? Oh, it's one of these. Alright. He's finally coming out. Oh, the battle axe. Done. Let's use toughness infinity. Get up. You're all alone. You're getting a tiger drop. Ah, almost. Okay, too soon. Oh, I didn't expect... Okay. This is definitely not going to be enough to kill, but Hell's Gauntlet is their best move. Will it kill? I'll at least get him down to half of orange health. Yeah, one kill. Okay, you got one more. Get Tiger Drop, idiot. How the hell did that just happen? Amazing how you rounded up so many thugs, only to have them scatter like rats. Ouch, that hurts. I've been abandoned before. The last time I was one of the thugs in the crowd, and my family abandoned us all. What do you mean? I relentlessly trained myself until I was sure of my strength. I focused solely on honing myself and my skills for the sake of my family. As I became stronger, they started giving me work that was even more important. It gave me purpose. One day, we got into a big showdown with a rival family. I thought my role was going to be assassinating their key players, since I've been given those kind of important roles before. But it turns out I was just another disposable pawn to them. I was treated just like all the other guys in the crowd. Like the ones who only caused trouble and partied all the time. I couldn't take it. I gave everything to my family, but I'd lost all hope. What was all that effort even for? It really got to me. I understand what you're getting at. Sadly, that sort of thing happens all the time. When it's an all-out conflict, everybody, even the boss, has his life on the line. You can't split hairs over those situations. Still, you feel like you wasted all that work. Is that right? Well, you managed to survive the fight, didn't you? Isn't that what matters most? Even though you're not in the family anymore, you can still rely on that strength you worked so hard to build up. A man who was truly strong wouldn't obsess over some half-baked revenge. What is the real strength to you? Think about it. You might have a point. I always train my body, but I may have neglected my heart and mind. Maybe the HLA can help me take a good, hard look at myself again. Sounds good. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from you. Here. Right. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. We believe Gohanen knows a great deal about the Reapers, but he's refusing to tell us anything at the moment. We won't use force to get him to talk, though. That's not the way we do things around here. Right? We'd like to take the time to talk matters over. I'm sure we can arrive at a mutual understanding. Kiryu-san, well done. Okay, 200,000 yen. Right, let's see. Let's see. Are there new requests? Okay, there are no new requests on the Kamurocho ones for now. So the rest are in Okinawa. Which I think I'll do after I'm done with at least most of the stuff in Kamurocho. But I think that's a pretty good place to end stream. So I'm going to go ahead and save and call it for today. Right. Save. Oh. Did I? Save. Oh. That's... Yeah. Anyway. Right. Anyway. Thank you for checking out the stream. And remember, have a fantastic day.